Subject: urgent and unacceptable incident at Goatlahoma High. Dear parents, I'm fuming as I write this, so pardon the straight talk. One of our students went bonkers during an exam. Can you believe it? Stabbed a kid 4 times, shot 3 times, and then, I can't even say it, decapitated them. Over a freaking test sheet. What the f? This is beyond anything we could have imagined. We're not going to sugarcoat this sheet. We're taking serious action, including involving the cops and tightening security like a damn fortress. But honestly, it shouldn't have come to this. We're all responsible for creating an environment where this crap doesn't happen. So, let's talk to our kids, slap some sense into them, and make sure they know violence isn't the answer. Stay tuned for more info, and let's work together to fix this show. Principal Davis. Subject: your kids screw up on Twitter. Hey parents, just a quick heads up. Your kid, yeah, the one in my damn computer class, decided it would be real cute to hop on the school's Twitter and threaten people's lives if they didn't give him 5 stars. Now, let me make this real clear. That kind of crap ain't flying in my school. I don't give a damn if he thinks he's some hotshot internet gangster. We don't do threats here. So, you better believe we're dealing with this, and I suggest you do too. Ain't nobody gonna mess with our school's rep like that. Principal Davis. Urgent, unacceptable behavior during final exams. Dear parents, I'm appalled to inform you of an incident that occurred during final exams at Goatlahoma High School. One of our students decided it was appropriate to repeatedly use the word fuck during their exam. Yes, you heard me right. Fuckity, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. This behavior is absolutely unacceptable, and I won't stand for it. We have zero tolerance for such disrespectful language, especially in an academic setting. I urge you to have a serious conversation with your child about their behavior and the consequences it carries. We will not hesitate to take disciplinary action to ensure that this kind of behavior is never repeated. Subject: unacceptable behavior during exams. Dear parents, I can't believe I have to fucking say this, but your kid just pulled some absolutely batshit insane shit during their final exam. I mean, what the actual fuck were they thinking? I walked into the exam room, and there they are, high as fucking kite on heroin, cocaine, meth, and a bunch of other crap. They're snorting crack off the goddamn desk and puffing on weed like it's no big deal. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know how the hell they're still breathing, let alone conscious. It's a miracle they didn't OD right then and there. Look, I get it. Kids experiment and shit, but this is next level stupidity. We're talking about their fucking future here. Sort your shit out and have a serious talk with them. This kind of behavior is not only unacceptable, it's fucking dangerous. Sincerely, Principal Davis. Subject: unacceptable behavior alert. Dear parents, I'm pissed, to put it mildly. I'm writing to inform you about a goddamn unacceptable incident that took place at our school. One of our dipshit students decided it would be a brilliant idea to smoke their fucking exam paper and then piss all over it. Yeah, you heard me right. Now, let me make it crystal clear. This kind of crap is not, and I repeat, not tolerated here at Goatlahoma High School. We have standards, believe it or not. So consider this a warning shot. If your kid thinks they can pull this kind of bullshit again, they've got another thing coming. There will be consequences, and they won't be pretty. I expect you to have a serious talk with your kid about basic respect and common sense, because clearly someone hasn't been paying attention to the most basic rules of decency. Dear parents, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. We've got a serious fucking problem at Goatlahoma High School. Yesterday, we had a substitute teacher come in thinking he was going to educate our kids, and what does he get instead? A goddamn nightmare straight out of a horror movie. Let me break it down for you because I'm fucking livid. This poor soul, this substitute teacher, got peed on, not once, not twice, but 8 fucking times. You read that right? 8. And if that wasn't enough, some little decided it would be hilarious to throw pies at him 3 times. Pie. In his face. But wait, there's more. He got a swirly, not once, but twice. Locked in a closet? 3 times. And then, just for good measure, some ackhole ran over him with a car 4 goddamn times. Are you kidding me? And it doesn't stop there. This poor guy got punched, kicked, slapped, and shoved a total of 105 times. 105. Oh, and let's not forget the 12 times he got kicked in the nuts. 12. I can't even imagine the pain. But wait, there's more. He got falsely arrested twice, shoved into oncoming traffic 3 times, chained up like a fucking animal 6 times, set on fire twice, set on fire, and it goes on. Locked in a dumpster 5 times, kidnapped twice, publicly shamed 4 times, sprayed with Windex 8 times, tased 10 times, 10, poured with gasoline 4 times, waterboarded 3 times. What the actual is wrong with our students? And if you thought that was the end of it, think again. This poor soul got locked in a cage 3 times, pushed into an oncoming train 4 times, poured with extremely hot coffee 3 times, thrown down a hill 9 times, stabbed 3 times, shot in the leg twice, and it doesn't fucking stop there. Pantsed 5 times. Forced to dance in his underwear twice, beaten up 6 times, shoved in an oven 3 times, sprayed with Raid bug spray 14 times, thrown out of a window 5 times, shoved in a trash can 6 times. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, they shoved him onto random buses to different locations 4 times, forced him to eat spiders 3 times, shoved him down the stairs 6 times, ripped off his f***ing tooth 4 times, electrocuted him 4 times, threw him off a roof twice, sent him on a random helicopter joyride 7 times. All of it happening from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. A nonstop barrage of torture and torment. And you know what? He's never coming back. Can you blame him? So parents, I'm not sugarcoating this. We've got a serious problem with our students, and it needs to be addressed now. This behavior is unacceptable. It's disgusting, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Consider this your wake-up call. We need to do better. Our students need to do better. And if they don't, there will be consequences. Severe consequences.
Subject: what the hell happened at Goatlahoma High? Dear parents, I'm writing to address a serious incident that occurred at Goatlahoma High that has left me absolutely fuming. You might want to take a seat for this because it's about to get real. Yesterday, our security cameras caught every single student in the school smashing the living crap out of calculators and computers with a fucking axe. Yes, you heard that right. Every single student. What in the actual hell is going on in our school? I mean, seriously, who the hell thought it was a brilliant idea to turn our beloved institution into a goddamn lumberjack convention? Did someone mistake our math class for a tree-chopping workshop? Because last time I checked, we're here to teach algebra, not axe-wielding 101. Now, let's talk about the sheer stupidity of this situation. Not only did these geniuses destroy school property, but they also managed to jeopardize their own education. How the hell are you supposed to calculate jack shit without a calculator, huh? And good luck typing up your essays with a smashed-up computer. Maybe we should just go back to using abacuses and stone tablets, since apparently that's the level of intelligence we're dealing with here. I swear, if I catch even a whiff of who's responsible for this shit show, they'll be facing consequences harsher than a hangover after a night of binge drinking. Ain't no detention gonna save their sorry asses from my wrath. Now, I know some of you might be wondering why the hell we're informing you about this catastrophe. Well, besides the fact that it's our duty to keep you in the loop about what's happening at our esteemed establishment, we also need your help. If you've got any clue who the hell thought it'd be fun to turn our school into a demolition derby, please, for the love of all that is holy, speak up. We can't let these delinquents get away with this shit. In the meantime, rest assured that we're doing everything in our power to clean up this mess and ensure that something like this never happens again. We'll be beefing up security, tightening our rules, and maybe investing in some goddamn axe-proof calculators while we're at it. So, in conclusion, what the fuck, Goatlahoma High? Get your shit together, students. And parents, if you've got any advice on how to deal with a bunch of axe-wielding maniacs disguised as teenagers, feel free to swing by my office. We could all use a stiff drink right about now.
Subject: urgent alert. Unacceptable behavior in math class. Dear parents and guardians, I'm reaching out to you today with a heavy heart and a head full of steam about an incident that occurred in one of our math classes at Goatlahoma High School. To put it bluntly, some of our students were caught red-handed trying to pull off the dumbest, most ludicrous scheme imaginable. Hiring a plumber to pull the fire alarm. Yeah, you read that right. Apparently, they missed the memo that plumbers fix pipes, not freaking fire alarms. I'm not sure whether to laugh, cry, or just bang my head against a wall in disbelief at the sheer absurdity of it all. But regardless of my personal feelings, I want to make it crystal clear that this kind of behavior is completely unacceptable and will not be tolerated at Goatlahoma High. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Where the hell was the teacher during all of this? Well, unfortunately, they were out sick that day, which is no excuse for what went down, but it does shine a spotlight on the importance of having proper supervision in our classrooms. Rest assured, we're taking steps to ensure that something like this never happens again. To the students involved in this harebrained scheme, what were you thinking? Seriously, did you honestly believe you could get away with something so utterly moronic? Well, surprise, surprise, you got caught, and now you'll have to face the consequences of your actions. And to the parents and guardians of these students, I'm sorry you have to deal with this nonsense. Believe me, nobody is more pissed off about this whole situation than I am, but we're in this together, and I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to make sure your kids understand the gravity of their actions and learn from this colossal mistake. Now, on a brighter note, I want to give a shout out to our math department. Despite the chaos that ensued in one of their classrooms, they've been handling this situation with professionalism and grace. So, thank you to our dedicated math teachers for your unwavering commitment to our students' education, even when faced with the most ludicrous of circumstances. In closing, let's use this unfortunate incident as a teachable moment. Let's remind our students that there are consequences for their actions and that they're expected to conduct themselves with dignity and respect at all times. And let's all take a moment to appreciate the fact that no matter how bad things may seem, at least we're not the ones trying to hire a plumber to pull a fire alarm. Sincerely, Principal